Hello everyone, it's been a minute, but I did want to come back and share a few of my Sephora favorites. I know that the sale is coming up this week. I believe it starts October 31st. Just in case, I do want to share my Sephora favorites, things that I've bought over this year, the previous year, and I have just repurchased time and time again. Some of these things I recently started trying and love. I would love to know any recommendations that you guys have for the Sephora sale this year. Leave them in the comments below. I'm always open to trying new different products, and I'm happy to also review them on here too if you're interested. Here is my little Sephora bag, and I'll be taking out some products here that are my favorite. The first product I have here is the Rare Beauty liquid highlighter. This one is in the shade Enlighten. It's really nice, especially if you layer liquid highlighter with powdered highlighter on top. This is a really good product. Sometimes I just use cream products all around, and this is the only highlighter I use, and you can still see it whenever you take pictures, go out with friends. It stays on the whole day, so it's really nice and very convenient too. The next product is also from Rare Beauty. This is their brow gel. It's clear gel basically, and it just makes sure that your eyebrows stay in place, and I haven't had an issue with this one. Sometimes some brow gels leave a little bit of like white residue on your eyebrows, but this one has not done that for me yet, so it's probably one of my favorites. I keep coming back to it. The next product is concealer. I know it might be different based on skin types, but mine I would say is probably mixed. I tend to lean more towards dry skin than oily skin, but still am kind of in the middle. This concealer is the Dior, I believe, Dior Backstage Concealer. This is the concealer that I keep coming back to. There are times when I may have to apply a little bit of foundation if you can still see some of my blemishes, but as a daily getting ready product, this is a really good concealer. I use it a lot for my under eyes, any little blemishes. This has been really good, and it blends really well, and it is very buildable too, so you don't feel like you have a lot on your face. It's moderate coverage, but you don't feel like it's moderate coverage. You feel like it's a light coverage kind of product. I don't know if I'm making sense here, but it's really good. I highly recommend it. While it is a bit pricier than other concealers, it does last quite a while. I don't purchase these as often. While it looks very small, it lasts quite a while. I recommend it if you're looking for concealers to give this one a try. The next product I have are the Rhode lip liners and the Rhode lip tints. These are some of my favorite lip products to carry around in my purse. So the first one is the liner. My favorite shade is Lift. Then my favorite lip tint shade for the fall has been Salty Tan. I've been taking it everywhere with me, and I had not tried it before because it was sold out. And then when Rhode came to Sephora, they brought all of these shades back, so this one is now available for you to try, and I really like the shade. I highly recommend it. Along with the lip tint and the lip liner, I also love their blushes. I feel like it's very easy to also carry around in your purse, and it is also very buildable. If you want light blush, you don't have to apply as much. A little goes a long way, but if you want something a bit more bold, a bit more long lasting for an event, you can also layer different shades. You can add a bit more. My favorite shades are Freckle. Freckle looks like this, so it's kind of a more darkish pink, I would say. And then my second favorite one is Sprinkle, which was also a shade that was out for a little bit. I was not able to get my hands on it when it first released, and I saw the color and fell in love. I knew that I would like it, but it was sold out for quite some time, and then it came back. It's a very nice pink. I am actually wearing the combination of Freckle, which I normally use Freckle in this area, and then I use Sprinkle more on the apples of my cheeks, just because I feel like that gives a little bit more dimension. The next product is also a blush. Sometimes I do layer cream products with powder products. My favorite one in terms of powder products was also this Dior blush. I got this blush around this time because they have a few kits that you can get a cosmetics bag with the blush, and I think you can get a lip product. The one that was available last year had this blush with a cosmetics bag, so I ended up getting it for my birthday, and I love this blush. I didn't think I would love it as much. I was kind of purchasing the kit more for the cosmetics bag because I needed one, but I ended up loving this shade so much, and I layer it on top of my cream products. But it is this kind of pink, but it's not as that bold of a pink, and if you want it to be bold, you just continue layering and building on top of it. The next product is more skincare, and this is a product line that recently came to Sephora. Before, I used to buy this elsewhere, but this is the Beauty of Joseon Revive Eye Serum in ginseng and retinol. I really like this cream for under the eyes. It's very light, so it's not that heavy of a product if you're scared of that. Again, I'm speaking from my personal experience. I have combination skin, more dry than oily. I use it at night only. I don't use it morning and night. The next product is also a cream. This is the Caudalie Therapist cream. Yeah, this is a hand cream. I sometimes get really dry hands, especially in the winter, and I have been applying this, as you can see. I apply it every time at night after doing my skincare, and I just feel a difference in my hands. My hands end up being a lot softer. My cuticle area looks more hydrated. That is something that I do struggle with a lot. I do have very dry cuticles. This, along with nail oil, has really helped, so I always recommend this one. I also forgot to mention, this is also Rhode, but their glazing mist is incredible. I feel like it leaves a sheet of sparkle on your face. It looks glowy, it looks glassy. I apply this on top of my setting spray. I don't know if that's the correct way to do it. I know some people apply it before applying their makeup, but I kind of use this as a second setting spray. I don't know if that reduces the efficiency of my setting spray, but I haven't had any issues so far in terms of my products peeling off or getting weird on my face after doing that. There's not a day that I don't use this. Sometimes I don't even wear makeup and I just put this on my face. It's very convenient. Moving on to taking your makeup off, I really recommend the Clinique Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm. A little goes a long way. This is the big tub, and I have not even made a dent on it. I still have quite some product left. This is how it's looking like right now, and I bought it, I think, almost 2 months ago. I can recall several times where I've had a lot of makeup on my face and I dread taking the makeup off at the end of the day, and then this just melts everything right off. It's not that abrasive on the skin, and that is something that sometimes I struggle with. If something is too abrasive, it breaks me out, it leaves my skin red, and this has not done that, so I highly recommend. And the last two products that I recommend are, one is a fragrance and the other is hair. For fragrance, I have been loving the Rare Beauty perfume. Well, it kind of reminds me of the One Direction perfume. I don't know if I'm remembering this correctly. This might be so wrong, but it does remind me of the One Direction Our Moment perfume. I love the packaging of the perfume. You can fit this in your purse so easily, and I still have quite a bit left, and I have been using it every day. I reapply sometimes, even though you don't really need to. It's a really good scent, especially if you like kind of like that sweet but not too sweet smell. This is an amazing perfume. Last but not least, for hair, I dye my hair a lot. My hair is originally very dark brown, kind of like my eyebrows and my roots, as you can see. So every now and then I go back to the salon and get my hair dyed, and my hair suffers a little bit because of it, and it gets all dry. And there's very few products that I've seen and tried that have really helped bring that hydration back to especially the ends of my hair. And this product, I saw the drastic change overnight in my hair, and actually I am thinking of doing it tonight because my hair needs it, especially with the cold weather. So it is this Kerastase 8-Hour Magic Night Serum. I got the small version to test it out at first because I wasn't sure if it was going to be too heavy on my hair. It comes like this. It has a little pump And this is a smaller version. It smells really good. It's really concentrated, so a little goes a long way. There are times when even a pump feels like too much. And I just put this overnight. I kind of put it on the ends of my hair mainly. Sometimes I do from my hair around here down. You can go all the way up if you want. It doesn't really grease your hair like other products do. And I just leave that. I sleep overnight with it, and you don't have to rinse it off. You just let it be, and it really transforms your hair and makes it look a lot more hydrated. I do it 3 times a week, I believe. I might be needing to do it more because I can see my hair is a little bit frizzy, but overall this product has been really good. No notes. Amazing. So yeah, that is my Sephora recommendations for the sale coming up. Let me know if you try any of these, and I would love to know in the comments which products you guys recommend. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!